Hello everyone and welcome to the Art Battle Canada National Championships. I am here with Tyson Cody, my very special co-host. Hey Tyson.
Hey Morgan, how you doing tonight?
So good.
I know, I'm so excited tonight. I just saw Tanya, our amazing host, just pass by the screen, and we are getting an amazing, here she is looking fabulous as always, and we're getting a great glimpse at the audience here tonight. Oh my gosh, the vibes are already great.
And very soon we are going to have music by Jermaine Holmes and Daniel Lanois coming up, so very, very exciting. We will have our audio up very shortly, just balancing some technical issues as we undertake this big, awesome live stream.
Lots of moving parts here tonight, not just the paint, not just the paint brushes or the talent, but lots of signals to bring our signal live to you.
And 12 absolutely amazing cream of the crop artists will be stepping up to the easels tonight from all across Canada. We're going to have 3 rounds of live competitive painting. Our first 2 rounds will feature 6 artists each and will be 20 minutes. And then we're going to have the top 2 artists from those qualifying rounds move into a 4-artist final, which is actually going to be 30 minutes on the clock.
Oh my gosh, as if 20 minutes wasn't intense enough to be battling out against some of your most talented contemporaries in Canada.
We're at the highest level, man.
There can only be one.
There can only be one.
And who that will be, we will find out tonight. These painters have fought long and hard at battles all across the country in order to get to this point. And so it is so exciting, and you know, you can only imagine the anticipation and perhaps even anxiety or sheer delight that these painters might be feeling in these moments leading up.
Oh, absolutely. I've been chatting with some of the artists as they've been arriving, and it's such an incredible mix of creative anticipation, nervousness, pride, and excitement to meet their fellow competitors. We also had a little bit of a social last night where the artists got to meet each other, so there's some camaraderie going on already, so really good vibes, really, really good vibes already.
You know, and as beautiful as that is, the thing about camaraderie is that in the end it makes it all the more difficult to betray your newfound friends, because at the end of the day, this is art battle, not art puddle, you know? So
not art friendship.
We are here for battle.
They did come to slay, so we actually have quite a few return competitors as well. In round number 1, we have Dimitri. I was saying you'll be right back, but it's okay, you're offline right now. You're probably right about that.
Oh yeah. Getting these details ironed out.
And as I was saying, we have quite a few return competitors tonight, so that is extra exciting. In round number 1 alone, we're going to have Dimitri Sirenko, who was actually the 2018 national champion, so he's no stranger to the AV stage.
He won an entire pandemic away, more so. Oh my gosh, so he's got some years under his belt now since his last win, and let's hope that he's been practicing, because he is no doubt up against some other very talented artists who would love, I imagine you're going to tell me about.
Oh, I am.
A bit more right now.
I love chatting about the artists, and we've been following these artists from the beginning of the season, and for some artists even prior to that. So for the national championship, the art battle season is from September until the end of June. And so each artist, usually these are happening monthly in all of these different cities, and so the winner of each month goes into a championship, a local championship, where they compete for their spot in the nationals. And so we've been following these guys in different regions all throughout the season, and here they are in this ultimate culmination.
Ready to duke it out.
And also returning artist is Joanne Purdy, who is going to be representing Victoria region. She's from Nanaimo, but she's repping Victoria for the second year in a row.
Wow, that's a long way to come. I was just out there. It's a beautiful place. A bit smoky right now, but that goes for all of Canada, so maybe that'll be a unifying factor among these artists, so we can all appreciate this. I wonder if that'll be depicted in any of their artwork. You never know what kind of themes these artists are going to come up with.
Oh yeah, it's and they're going to be bringing the best of the best. These guys have had about a month since the qualifying regional finals to think about what they want their battle strategy to be, where they want to be expressing themselves, what is going to translate well to the audience, what translates well for them personally. So
exactly, and we talk about this often when we are watching it, the types of images that they depict, as expressions of their strategy, because they have to win the audience over here at the Great Hall tonight, and they have to win over yourselves watching at home, because of course this is not just a battle with artists up there. We need you. We need you to participate in this battle to let us know who is the best, who should go on to the final round tonight of 30 minutes, no shorter, no less.
And who's going to ultimately become the 2023 national champion. Also painting in round number 1, we're going to have Kirstie Power from Nova Scotia. This is her first nationals. And she creates really, really vibrant works that just absolutely capture the essence of her subjects in such a unique way. So really looking forward to that.
So it's East Coast versus West Coast.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
And we also have Caillin Kowalczyk from Southwest Ontario. So he won the regional battle for a bunch of different cities in Southwest Ontario. And then we have Kervens from Quebec City, and Jace Kim, who is our Vancouver champion. And Jace was actually in the Vancouver Regional Championship, I think 7 or 8 years in a row. Many of them got into the final round of the regional champ and then didn't quite get that win. And so it was really, really exciting to see him take that win, to see him tonight.
Amazing, and it just takes so much persistence for competitors like this to continue on and to deal with that kind of adversity and sometimes rejection. But you just got to keep going.
The nature of competition, man.
Totally. Absolutely. It makes me think of, acting. I'm an actor myself, and, so much of that is being rejected by auditions that you don't book. But unlike an actor, painters are typically in their studios, working in the privacy of their homes or at their studios. So it's a different environment tonight in many, many ways. These artists are on display. It's as performative as it is anything, really. They got to win the audience over in any way. Can't wait to see what they bring to the table each.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and creativity and vulnerability to be able to express your talent in this live setting when you're used to being an artist alone in your studio. So it's really just such a special occasion. And also, in round number 2, we're gonna have returning champion, our defending champion, Allan André from Ottawa. And get ready for this. Get ready for this.
So ready.
So in 2014, he represented Ottawa at Nationals, and then he won in 2016 at Nationals. So national champion 2016, won national championship 2019, and last year, 2022. So this is his 4th time battling in the Nationals, and gosh.
That is a heavy hitter right there, folks. A force to be reckoned with.
And he strolled in here holding the championship trophy like it's his baby, just like owning it. And he's hoping to take it home again tonight.
Amazing, wow. That is something.
Also returning in round number 2, we have JIHYANG, who is representing New Brunswick for the second time.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
More East Coasters.
Yeah, they know how to kill it. And our hometown hero here, Yana Litus, is our Toronto champion representing the host city. And she's an artist who is from Ukraine, and she has lots of family that's going to be watching tonight. So hi to Yana's family.
Hello.
Thanks for staying up and watching at 4 a.m. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And Tyson, you know Yana.
I do, I recall.
So what would you describe as Yana's art battle trajectory, her being a newcomer this season? What have you witnessed from her that you've enjoyed?
Now, did Yana do the depictions of the incredible scenes that we get drawn into?
Yeah, the chalets.
Oh my gosh. Folks at home, these scenes that Yana is so talented at bringing to life in a short period of time are, I don't want to give out too many surprises. I'll just leave that little sizzler there, and I'll just say they're really great, and we're in for a treat to have her competing tonight. And as for her trajectory, tonight could be the night. We shall see, folks. We shall see.
She's a pretty incredible painter. I would not be surprised if she took it tonight at all.
And just be sure to get your votes in, folks. That's really the most important thing.
All right. We have our battle co-founder, Chris Pemberton, welcoming us.
All right. Oh, here we are. We got the lights on. Tanya, this one's for you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Give it up for Jermaine Holmes, setting the vibe. Yeah. Can you give me one? Love it. Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, art fans of all ages, and anyone else who happens to be here, welcome to the Art Battle National Championships!
We are your hosts this evening. I'm Tanya Kasolgavea, and this is my dashing co-host, Christopher Pemberton, one of the co-founders of this very event, Art Battle.
All right, tonight is the final event of the year. We have the very best painters from across the country all here, every one of them trying to win the trophy, a cash prize of $2,500, and the title of Canada's Best Live Painter.
Right? It's been a whole season of over 100 competitions to get to this very moment. And yes, the best painters from across Canada are here to put it all out on the canvas for you here tonight in 3 rounds of 20-minute battles. Are you excited? I want to know who here has been to an art battle before? Okay, and who here is this your very first time? Okay, and I'm sure we have some first-timers watching from home. Of course, we are live streaming, so if you do have friends and family at home who want to get involved, want to vote, maybe want to bid on the painting created tonight, artbattle.com is where you will find our live stream. Should we tell them why this is a little exciting? Maybe the musical guest this evening?
Absolutely, Tanya. We have been doing this for 14 years, and this is the absolute best night of music that we've ever had. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Lanois is here.
Oh, baby. The Daniel Lanois trio is in the house tonight, playing for you all night through the rounds.
We've got Daniel Lanois on guitars and pedal steel, Jim Wilson on bass, and Jermaine Holmes on drums and more here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, after we announce the winner tonight and hand out the trophy, the band is going to play a 6-song set concert to celebrate the national championship. So stick around. We're here all night. The best painters in the country, Daniel Lanois, Tanya Castle-Gouveia, and myself. Here we go!
All right, so let's find out who's painting for you in round one, shall we? Yes. All right, you at home, get ready for this. Here we go, get ready to cheer loud. At easel number 1, this will be his 4th time competing at the national level. In 2018, he earned the title of National Champion, and this year he is back again to represent as the Edmonton Champion. Please make a whole lot of noise for Dimitri Sirenko! Number 2, she's joining us at the easel representing Victoria for the 2nd year in a row. She is an island girl. Here we go. She's a master of light and form. Welcome back to Victoria champion, Joanne Purdy! Easel number 3, got confused there. At easel number 3, based in Cape Breton and now representing all of Nova Scotia, she's known for the vibrant works that capture the true essence of her subjects. Put your hands together for Nova Scotia champion, Kirstie Power!
Number 4, based in Hamilton, his work breaks conventions, blending illustrative techniques with painterly flair and surrealist edge. He is the Southwestern Ontario champion. Put your hands together for Caillin Kowalczyk! Number 5, he is a visionary artist who creates dynamic and emotive artwork. He painted in both Montreal and Quebec City this year, making it to the finals in both cities. And he won the Quebec City final. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kervens Phil! And rounding out this round, he is an ambidextrous painter and a West Coast art battle legend. Please give a warm welcome to the sensational Jace Kim! We've got 3 rounds of exciting live painting coming up. The first round will be 20 minutes. Audience, are you ready to start the first round?
All right, the band is ready. You're ready. Shall we count it down?
We're going to count down from 5. When we get to 1, everyone's going to scream, "Let's paint." All right, here we go. Art Battle National Championship starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we now have first round of the 2023 Canadian National Championship. Very, very exciting. I'm here with the one and only Tyson Cody joining me on the stream as my co-host. Hey, Tyson.
Hey, Morgan. It is just a treat to be here with you again at another amazing art battle, and not just any, the Canadian Nationals. Holy smokes, we got a big night ahead, folks.
It is really, truly my favorite night of the year. Just getting to see the build-up that these artists have competed across the whole season to be here tonight, and oh man, it's just so exciting we're in it now.
The weather is hot, the competition is hot, and we've got some hot colors being dashed onto this canvas that we are seeing before us. A flurry of flame, perhaps.
Yes, definitely some flame-like colors from Dimitri Sirenko, our Edmonton champion, who is actually repping Edmonton for the second year in a row.
Yeah, we got people from really all over the country, from east to west to south, and it's just wonderful.
Oh man, Dimitri is such an incredibly emotive and intuitive painter. It's just so much fun watching these brushes literally dancing across the canvas right now.
Isn't that right?
Woo! Okay,
yeah.
So this is Jace Kim. He is an ambidextrous artist. As we just saw, he's working with two brushes in each hand.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. That is amazing.
Cool.
You know, I always love to see the different strategies that the painters bring to the canvas, and this is just an exactly perfect example of one. You know, everybody does it a little bit differently.
So cool. And I love that he uses a warm color in one hand and a cool color in the other hand. Oh man, just so much fun.
Yeah, I wonder if he ever paints just with one hand.
I think maybe we'll see him doing some switching off as the round progresses, but it's just so much fun seeing him starting this piece with so much symmetry.
Absolutely, and a different approach, but or I was going to say similar subject matter, but now I'm realizing, is this a human or is this some sort of creature? I
think that, just checking on the reference, I think that this is going to be a human portrait, and this is Kervens, who is our artist representing Quebec City.
Beautiful, sort of an illustrative quality almost.
Yeah, and like it's feeling very inky. We have definitely using black acrylic paint, but the inkiness here is really cool.
Absolutely. Maybe just turn it down a little bit.
And
Faster volume? Okay, thanks.
alrighty, and here we are with Caillin Kowalczyk, and off to a great start. I think we're maybe getting an owl here.
I'm seeing an owl. I'm seeing that, but it could be something else entirely, maybe an insect or something.
Definitely vibing with this piece. I feel like we're starting to see the kind of ghost of this image coming through,
Yeah,
and it's just laying the groundwork.
Totally, and with the ghost is a great way of describing it, because I was just thinking about how what he's done is really drawing attention and imagination to the background, right? He's kind of creating a space, and oh my gosh.
This is exactly what I wanted to see from Kirstie. I really want, so she's known for using super vibrant colors in all of her pieces, and I really wanted her to do a portrait as well, so I'm getting all my wishes.
We're getting that, and with only about 3 main color palettes, or 4 now, oh, 5, don't need to count them, but the point is I'm so excited to see what she does with the right half of the canvas.
Oh, absolutely. It's just, oh man, I'm just so excited seeing all of the pieces coming to life already, and we are 5 minutes in.
15 minutes to go. Audience, how do you like it? What you're seeing? 15 minutes to go. Audience, how do you like it? What you're seeing? Slow, counterclockwise, tornado. I love to see some of your hands are
that is a very exciting fact to mention about the national championship is we actually have Canadian music legend Daniel Lanois, who is playing the show with the Daniel Lanois Trio, and the vibes are incredible. The music is intense and amazing and just sets such a great energy.
It sounds amazing in here. It sounds so good. I hope you can hear it a little bit, folks. I don't know if it works like that, but
It definitely does.
great. We'll just have to take our word for it, folks. But at least you can see the incredible art that's taking place here.
Ooh, and seeing Jace going in with this really bright and vibrant chartreuse color is so cool.
No kidding. Such an amazing array of colors to be chosen as a palette.
And then he has this more neutral tone in the center of the canvas. It's almost like goldy, beigey hue that is really providing that point of contrast.
That's a great point.
Oh, so much fun.
And still more than 10 minutes away. We got 13 minutes left on the clock. Holy smokes! And they have achieved so much in this this first half of the period here.
Oh yeah, it is definitely championship level painting, and these guys are just on fire.
They're on fire, and of course there can only be one winner, folks. So be sure to get your votes in. It's coming down to you, and you, and you, and you. But Morgan doesn't always like to vote, but.
Yeah, I have a hard time choosing, and voting is open at artbattle.com/AB2517. The link is at the bottom of your screen. So make sure that even if you're not ready to choose your favorite artist yet, get over there and pre-register. Put your phone number in. You'll receive a text on how to vote. Wow, this piece from Kervens is just coming together so beautifully. It's so emotive.
So emotive. It really just has captured a moment with a very intriguing figure here. I'm drawn in.
I'm loving these feathery brush strokes that he's doing, and the way that he's just gently kind of caressing the canvas with this brush here and leaving all these wisps.
So wispy, so much texture going on, and it really creates a subtle movement as well in the canvas. It sort of makes it seem a little bit dynamic.
Oh, absolutely. There's dynamic is such a great word for it. And also, speaking of dynamic, that's definitely how I would describe our composition here from Caillin. He's really using the branch to connect over the whole canvas. So he's got quite a lot of negative space going on, but he's using these elements to reach out into different parts of the frame.
Absolutely, and I know I was just saying earlier that I really feel like it draws in the imagination to the scene that's going on. You know, everything being left blank. So, do you think what would you be your bet now? Would do you think he's going to leave much of the background blank, or do you think he's going to create a scene? Where do you see this going?
I think that we're going to be keeping quite a lot of negative space going on in the canvas, but I also think that Caillin is going to use some elements of organic quality to bring in the negative space into the main composition, perhaps with some spatter, that kind of thing. I'd be really into that.
I would love that. Time will tell, folks.
Time will tell.
Back with Kirstie.
And, ooh, check out this green.
Alakazam. Green over black. Green over very wet black. The interesting strategy.
Right? Usually completely you wouldn't be able to layer on this vibrant color over top of the black. But the way that she's doing it, she's loaded up the brush just enough that she's still getting that opacity, but then getting drag on the edges of the brush and getting a little bit of a mix and a gradient there.
Absolutely, and she's got a powerful set of skills here, and
here we are over with Joanne Purdy, our Victoria champ, and she's doing a nude from the back with this golden hue. And as we get closer into the canvas, we can see that she's created little bits of texture around the figure as well. I'm wondering if she's going to bring that kind of pattern that she's kind of scratched in there outward.
Absolutely. There's still so much that can be unveiled on these canvases in the last 9 minutes and 30 seconds of this round, and especially knowing that the artists really have up until the very last second to make changes, and sometimes these artists can do incredible things in the very last moments, in the last seconds. So we'll see.
Oh my gosh, the fiery composition from Dimitri has just been so well complemented by this glorious blue that he's introduced in the background. And
yeah, you're so right, and there's almost an icy coolness on her hip as well. That's really quite a contrast going on here.
Truly a master of playing with color temperature, and I think my favorite thing about this piece is how the color interacts with the body of the figure.
So true, absolutely. She appears to be one with flame or just surrounded by flame. It's a beautiful moment that's being depicted here.
I just looked up at the clock and realized that we have 8.5 minutes remaining, and I'm like, Dimitri, how are you going to make this better in 8.5 minutes? Like, it's so good right now.
I know, it's always so funny when you could really just think this. The painter would just set their paintbrush down and be like, you know what, I'm done. Really old mic drop, you know?
Yeah. Call that a brush drop around these parts.
Indeed, but then we get some paint on the floor at the Great Hall, and that is frowned upon.
Speaking of wispy strokes here, Jace is also employing some to just really suggest the eyelashes in this beautiful, delicate way.
Absolutely. Incredible. And we get a great little glimpse of the palette, get a little bit of foreshadowing. And here we are back with Kervens, and still with the monotone, but I'm loving there's so much being done with so little here as far as color.
And he's really introduced this very interesting double exposure kind of imagery here, where he's got trees that are coming out of the top of the portrait.
Yeah, no kidding. I love that. It's so mystical.
Yeah, this piece feels very wise.
Lots of wisdom going on here. Like, this is Father Forest.
Yeah, totally Father Forest. And I love all of the organic quality that he's kept here with the cascading drips and the way that they've just bled out onto the canvas.
So true, and the bleeding of the paint combined with the very wispy brush strokes, they are working so perfectly together.
So wonderful. And now we're getting an opportunity to see his palette. We can actually see that, yes, he is using ink. I'm a little bit proud of myself there that I identified that.
He said, that looks very inky, and in fact, it's ink. So well played there.
I do my best. I do my best. Back with Caillin here, and he's starting to get into his points of contrast now. Wow.
I love those couple of drips that are hanging off of the stick. Kind of makes it seem like, you know, he doesn't take it that seriously. He's just casual with it, you know, but like slick.
I feel like there's this level of interaction that he's got with the drips going on versus the tightness of the canvas that is really satisfying, and it almost feels like there's, and I mean this in the best possible way, that there's a sketchbook quality to it.
Absolutely.
Like, it feels like we're getting this, the pure energy of how he creates, and it's not edited down.
So true. I mean, even just the way that he's approaching the canvas is very, just kind of sketchy, and just it seems very comfortable.
Yeah, Caillin is such a star. I've been following him in the Art Battle Hamilton scene for a while, and always just such a fan.
Speaking of putting the brush down being done, you know, we got 5 more minutes on this clock, and it's amazing what we're seeing already here.
Kirstie is killing it with her contrast. Her composition is actually really engaging, I think, as well, because we have all of this black coming off of the side, and she's just created so much weight on that side of the canvas, and I find that very engaging.
Very true.
So 5 5 minutes remaining on the clock, just under 5 minutes. Voting is now open at artbattle.com/AB2517, the link that's on your screen. And also, do not forget that all of the pieces created tonight are available for silent auction. So you will be able to bid on these pieces. You don't got to be in the room. We will ship them to you.
You don't have to be in this room, but wherever you're sitting, start looking around in the room and see that spot on the wall that's missing a piece of art. All right? Now look from that point on the wall back to the screen and start thinking about which piece you want to take home.
It's interesting checking out this dual view of Joanne and Dimitri and seeing the similarities within their pieces, but also the differences.
You're so right about that. I've been noticing that there are some parallels going on with the subject matter. I noticed that the guys are really doing a lot of faces, with exception to this one here. But there's also, the full form on a couple of them.
I feel like Dimitri and Joanne's pieces exist in the same universe, and like they could be figures that are hanging out together.
Yeah, and we've seen this before where there's a certain harmony or complementary nature of two of the paintings. And what we said it last time, both paintings could be yours, folks. So don't hesitate to pick up a couple of these paintings and show them on your wall together.
Back with Jace here, and I really love the way that he's got that touch of sienna hue underneath the blue eye. I just feel like that warmth being introduced there is just such a beautiful point of the canvas.
Yeah, you're so right. There are wonderful little dances going on between the complementary colors and unlikely color palettes at times as well.
And as we get closer into this canvas, we can also see that there's quite a few textural components here as well, where he's left some heavy-handed brushwork, and also looks like he's using ink straight out of the bottle to draw right now. Very cool. Yes,
this is a game changer, I think, for this piece right now. And like I said before, in the final moments, so much can change. And in a moment, the camera's going to pull away from Jace here, and we will have to wait and see what he pulls out of his next ink container.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I just am loving all of these finalizing moments from Kervens as he's really just zeroing in on perfecting his points of contrast.
I just want to know, who are they? Oh, with a little spatter. Yes, get in there with the camera. Nice job, Mike.
Ooh, and there's a candle. I just realized that there's a candle.
Where?
We're going to pan up to it in a second.
Oh,
there we
snap.
go.
Didn't even see that. Oh my gosh, this would be a painting to just kind of look at for a while and just
contemplate your existence.
Meditate on that.
And the addition of the candle really kind of brings it more into a narrative quality too, which is cool.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what's he doing? What's he just thinking about there? What you think about?
And some interesting color choices being added here from Caillin. I'm loving this pop of teal.
So cool, so wicked.
And then we have the amber quality of the eyes coming through as well.
Ooh, okay, here we are in the final minute, and we're seeing again this a similar kind of last maneuvers here that are kind of just switching it up.
I love this. He's just bringing so much movement and energy from the character outward into the composition.
Yeah, he's starting to emanate his essence.
Emanating his essence. Such a great comment, Tyson. Oh, I love the addition of the blue as highlights in her hair. So perfect.
So perfect, I know. There's and so much control to only use that blue in just, a few key spots, eh?
Oh man. All right, here's our countdown.
Yes.
We're gonna yell brushes down. Here we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brushes
All right. I do not know how you're going to decide which of these beautiful paintings is your favorite, but you've got about 5-10 minutes to cast those votes. The winners of this round will be announced after the second round. While we announce the winners of the second and first round, we'll do it together after the second round. These paintings are going to be moved across the hall into the front room where they will be on display. They are all up for auction.
Get those photos, get those votes in, then get those bids in. If you're taking photos, we want to see them. We are at Art Battle Toronto. Please feel free to give us a tag. And then once you get those votes in, be sure to check out the silent auction. Every single piece of art created here tonight, you can take home with you. And it's got a great story. So please get those votes in, then get those bids in. We're going to take a quick break for voting, and we'll be right back. Let's hear it, Jermaine.
Wow, what an incredible round. Just so phenomenal. Tyson, your thoughts, feelings, fears?
My thoughts are racing. My emotions are just so full right now of excitement and anticipation of learning which of these amazing artists is going to move on, because they all just really gave it their all this round and have produced some incredible pieces of work that will require some serious consideration. And you know, folks, if you go to artbattle.com/AV2517, you get to look at these works of art, and you know, consider, who do you think should move forward to the next round? Who do you think did the best? You know, not just in the work that they produced, but also in their performance, in their execution. Did they, you know, surprise and delight you with any amazing maneuvers? I'm a big fan of maneuvers. What about you?
Oh, I love a good maneuver.
Yeah.
I think some of my favorite moments were when we in the first few seconds of witnessing Jace up at the easel with his two-handed technique, so cool. Realizing that there was a candle in Kervens' piece, and oh man, just seeing the interplay between Dimitri and Joanne's pieces, the vibrancy from Kirstie, the personality from Caillin, some just epic performances from all 6 of our first round champs. Very exciting.
So true. So many magical moments and little bits of chemistry here in the room at the Great Hall for Art Battle Nationals. We are here, folks. We've come a long way, and these artists have come a long way, so be sure to get your votes in and let them know if you think they should go forward.
And I also believe that we're going to be having a few artist interactions from our live host, Tanya, who's going to go chat with some of our artists from this round. So stay tuned for that. And round number 2 with our next 6 champion artists will be in just a few minutes. So stay tuned for round number 2 with our defending champion, Allan André.
coming up soon. 3 mics, round 2, coming up soon. We'll see you. Hello, everyone online. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're enjoying the Daniel Lanois Trio. We just talked to a few artists. I had JIHYANG Ryu here before she paints in her second final battle ever. We talked a little bit to Jace Kim. We talked a little bit to Kervens, who has his daughter and son here, and he's so ecstatic. Our Montreal or Quebec City champion has his family here, so it's pretty awesome to see. It's definitely a family affair, big community here at the Great Hall, and so we're glad you're all joining us here tonight too. So keep watching. Round 2 is coming up very soon. Get those votes in, get those bids in, and have a good time. Oh, follow me on Instagram. Takago, Tacago. That's my little plug. See you there. I don't know which one of these is yours.
Mine have these labels on them. That's mine.
All right, should we go around? Let's go.
They're gonna warm down.
Children, we've got beautiful children. Ellie's here. Beautiful blank canvases. Who knows what is going to be created? These are going from blank to beautiful in only 20 minutes. I can't even wait. 6 brand new painters painting in round 2. It's going to be a blast. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
the 6 painters in the second round. At easel number 1, in 2014, he painted at Nationals representing Ottawa. In 2016, 2019, and 2022, he was crowned Canada's Best Live Artist, a 3-time Art Battle National Champion, back to defend his title. At easel 1, ladies and gentlemen, Allan André! Easel number 2, making her 2nd consecutive appearance at the National Championships. She is New Brunswick's best live painter. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for JIHYANG. At easel number 3, a newcomer to the art battle scene this season, she took audiences by storm with her immersive textural paintings and has been crowned the Toronto champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your hometown favorite, Yana Litus!
All right, my friends, at easel number 4, her work is an enchanting exploration of high contrast color, temperature, and atmospheric drama. Welcome to the easel, our Montreal champion, Manon Boulais! Number 5, an Art Battle Ottawa bonafide all-star artist who expertly blends fine art techniques with pop art flair and cultural influences. He always rocks the easel. Please give it up for our Ottawa champion, Finally, at easel number 6, she was the winner of our last chance competition to earn the final spot at Nationals. She is known for her dreamy, surreal pieces and the ability to create immersive worlds. Please give it up for our chance worship champion, Ariel Hosanny! All right, my friends, we've got 20 minutes on the clock. Artists looking ready. Band is ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready? Yeah! All right, we're going to count it down from 5. Ellie, my helper right here, is going to help me, and we're going to yell, "Let's paint." Here we go. In 5, 4,
3, 2, 1, let's paint!
All right, welcome back, everyone. We now have 20 minutes on the clock for our second round of the 2023 Canadian National Championship. Very, very exciting stuff here. My name is Morgan Booth, and I am here with the one and only Tyson Cody. Hey, Tyson.
Hello, Morgan. We are here, and I am so stoked to be here with you. And all of you watching at home, thanks for tuning in. We are here with our second round, 20 minutes on the clock. Oh my gosh, so excited to see who will prevail this battle.
Oh my gosh, it is just an absolutely epic tonight. The vibes here are incredible. We have the Daniel Lanois trio who has been providing the music, the vibes, the good times, and of course our artists up here who are just killing it. Our first round was really, really epic, and I'm ready for more.
I'm ready for more, and we are already getting so much more here with JIHYANG producing an amazing array of colors, very earthy, almost looks like a peach in the distance.
Yeah, we're definitely getting this collision of colors from JIHYANG, and she's really well known for just creating all of these mesmerizing blends of tones, so really looking forward to that. Woo! Some odd and interesting techniques already from our defending champion, Allan André.
Yes, and I don't want to spoil anything for the folks at home who aren't unaware, but given the presence of that tape on the perimeter, I think we are in store for a very delightful treat later on during this session. So just stay tuned, folks, because, oh yes, things are heating up, and we're seeing some amazing techniques already.
My absolute favorite is a super satisfying tape pull when we just get that crisp edge. Ah, so good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And here we are with Ariel Hosanny, who is actually a newcomer this season. She won the Last Chance battle sponsored by Porsche North Toronto and claimed the final easel, the final spot at Nationals.
Oh my gosh, that is very exciting. And she's coming in hot. She's coming in hot with some very interesting color selections here, sort of almost like a burgundy contrasted against a light teal.
Yeah, it's such a satisfying color combo. I am such a fan of when artists really play up the contrast between warm and cool colors, and I think we're maybe seeing a little bit of a hand hanging out too.
Time will tell, folks.
Rob is also doing the double painting technique.
Double brush.
Dang.
Folks, this is art battle, all right? These folks are serious. He's spinning around his canvas. He's using both hands. He's now using a sponge. What an arsenal.
We just saw 3 different techniques and a painting flip from Rob in 12 seconds.
Folks, you got to appreciate this. And this is what we're talking about when it comes down to these artists bringing on a performance as well as just the piece that they come up with. Because just to see such a range is so special.
Oh, definitely. And I would say that Rob is one of my favorite artists to watch in Art Battle. I've known him for a really long time. He's been painting in Art Battle Ottawa, I think, for close to 10 years, 9-10 years. And we were talking about it, and he says that he thinks he has probably 30 battles under his belt.
Oh my gosh.
So I think that he's maybe got the most battle minutes out of any of the artists that are at the Nationals today.
And beyond that, he's got the moves. He's dancing away confidently on the stage in his place. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's got to bring in order to take it home. So it all comes down to you folks. Who's moving forward? So thank you to all who have already voted in the previous round. And we can't wait to see who moves on.
Checking out all of this gorgeous color that's being laid down. I think this is Manon, and just this gorgeous golden hue, and looks like she's drawing a portrait over top of it.
I should say so. It's very cool. I mean, speaking of techniques here, to have all of the canvas washed with this bright hue is such a cool technique here, and can't wait to see what she does with this as the backdrop.
And even if she was to cover up almost all of it, it's going to bring this warmth into any color that she lays over top of it.
So yes, and now we are here at a very special, similarly approached canvas here with the warm in the background and the blue hues being splashed on. But even just by the subject matter and the appearing of a beautiful scene, I know who we're looking at here.
Yana. It's got to be Yana.
It's got to be Yana.
She's just she creates in such a recognizable style, and just that classic Yana technique of creating a warm ground and then laying cool colors over top of it.
So true, and in a very contrasting fashion, here we are with many cool hues, but nonetheless a nice array of subtle warmth in the background, and certainly a sunbathing beauty here in the center focus.
I love how deconstructed this figure is at this point. We're really just concentrating on establishing the planes of the body, but we've also got some really nice highlights being laid down already.
Absolutely. But you know, even though the subject matter of the image is predominantly abstract, the execution of the human form is quite well done and sophisticated.
And here we are with the one and only Allan André. He won in 2016, 2019, and last year in 2022, and he is back to defend his title.
Amazing. Yes, I actually saw him at the Nationals last year, and he blew it away, blew it out of the park. So we were in for a treat to see if he, see what he brings up, surely, and whether or not he takes it home again.
So much interesting stuff going down on the easel right now from Allan. We have this establishment of what I think is this very abstracted, potentially urban landscape. I think we've got some city vibes in the background. What do you think?
I hadn't even gotten that far with the interpretation of it. I'm starting to see like a ghostly figure taking shape, but with almost 8 minutes done of this round so far, it's still so abstract, which leads to an anticipation, which builds excitement, which is a great strategy, folks.
Yeah, that's a great point. Oh, this is so fun from Ariel too. Ariel, something that I always really love about her work is that she's very high concept. So she's a surrealist artist. She loves to go high concept. Looks like our face is emerging from the landscape.
No kidding. High concept indeed. I mean, yeah. I've got questions.
Like the hand that is coming out of the ground. We've got the face that's emerging from the cliff.
I want to know what's going on. I want to know.
Oh man, some goodness happening from Rob's easel too. We just have this like absolute dance of color variation happening on his easel right now.
I think it might be a person wearing a very furry coat.
I believe that it is. And Rob often likes to incorporate Inuit culture into his work. So I think that we're seeing a portrait potentially of an Inuk woman.
That was my instinct initially, actually, so that's awesome.
Whoa, check out the evolution here from Manon. Oh my goodness, the hair.
Oh yes, oh yeah, yas, that hair.
Absolutely.
Such an explosion of shape and form taking place here before our eyes, and these blue highlights.
You know I'm a sucker for blue highlights.
Morgan, you're an expert of blue highlights. you folks at home, take a moment to also appreciate Morgan Booth. Check out her art on Instagram. It's going to blow your damn mind, I tell you that much.
And if anyone's curious, I just put our Instagram handles up. But wow, Manon is just killing it with the color temperature play, balancing that extremely vibrant yellow against that purple is just really gorgeous. Whoa, checking out Yana.
Checking it out hard. Yana always brings so much to the canvas, so much movement, so much intrigue that the viewer just gets drawn in, as we've been so invited in the past to Yana's compositions.
And like really, I really encourage all of us to take a second as we're watching Yana painting right now and realize that this is a 10-minute painting. This is a 10-minute painting.
Outrageous.
The way that she's depicting the trees, the texture that she's achieving. I think we're also going to be getting a few figures as well.
You have 10 minutes remaining. You have been painting for 10 minutes. And there are 10 minutes left in the second round of the National Championship.
Our Battle co-founder, Chris Pemberton, just announced that we are officially at the halfway mark. And voting is now open for round number 2 of artbattle.com. And you can vote at artbattle.com/AB2517.
Get them in, folks. We're back with JIHYANG. Amazing how this image is taking form now.
more intrigue is building here.
I'm really liking that little swipe of light color that she's done by the face. It's really allowing for us to view and get the impression of the profile.
And I love the little scratches as well. It's such a cool little technique to add a little bit of texture there.
Oh, me too. That's a good detail to point out. And I'm just really enjoying also how impressionist this is, how loose and soft this feels.
Absolutely, and out with the, is this Conte crayon?
I think that you're correct. I think that we're going for some Conte there.
I was just going to mention that she brought out the painter's sword, as I like to call it, or the painter's knife, dashing on the paint with some metal, but now she's even switching it up again. Quite the arsenal.
Oh my goodness. And check out the development here from Allan.
Allan with the developments. Yes.
What are you thinking of this figure, Tyson?
Holy. I just want to say holy moly, you know?
Oh man, it's so wonderful and striking. It's really taking center stage literally within the composition, and what he had done so much work in the background previously and created this halo of light and just really set the stage for this figure.
So true, and we talked earlier on about the images that the artists choose to evoke as a strategy for appealing to the audience. And so here we have some potentially spiritual or religious imagery, and so we're just going to have to hope that we've got some folks here who are feeling the spirit, so to speak, and win him some votes. But it's all down to you.
I think that there's definitely a high degree of relatability there. There's the serenity within the figure as well. Ooh, some more unexpected elements from Ariel coming into play. We've got some floating cubes.
I had questions before, and now I've just got more questions, and I think we're just going to have to learn to live with the unknowing.
Yes, this piece is just really continuing to build, and something about Ariel's work is that she really does a lot of world building. She has this idea of the worlds and the planets that her characters inhabit, and she just brings it to life.
I can see that, and we are seeing it develop as we get a great sense of depth with these cubes going into the distance.
And I also want to compliment her on the gesture of the hand. She's gotten just this slight curvature in the hand, and there's a gentleness to it.
A gentleness and a precision.
He's even rinsing both of his brushes at the same time. Oh man, oh, this piece is just gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And he's dancing away,
yeah.
And we're dancing with him. The vibes are immaculate here tonight at Art Battle Toronto. The Nationals are underway, folks, so thanks for tuning in.
Oh my gosh, checking out the color play that Rob is using here. I love how he's added all of this drip work into the top corner, just creating that point of excitement.
There's a lot of points of excitement here. I love to see it, and I hope the audience is loving to see it as well. We're just getting a little portrait done here. Makes me feel like we're famous, Morgan.
Just a little famous, just a little famous.
Just for a moment, but not nearly as deserving of fame as these beautiful painters were painting before us here.
Oh man, and check out how Manon is adding in some compartmentalized shadows within this piece. And she's keeping some very clean lines and using a lot of graphic quality to achieve light and shadow.
Absolutely. And we see a beautiful face here, but there's still an otherworldliness going on here.
The crowd is going wild for these artists.
They're going insane.
5 minutes left on the clock for round number 2. I have to say, our battle is fast-paced, but this is going even faster than usual, just because it's so easy to watch and be amazed when the artists are of this quality.
Oh yes, and I'm just full of amazement, and we're having a great time here, folks, and I hope you are as well at home. And on that note, be sure to get your votes in
Wow, check out the shadowed color play, just cascading onto the ground of Yana's environment that she's created. And then we also have some people checking out, I think, a river behind and the willows. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, indeed. And speaking of oh my goodness, oh my god, oh my goodness, is hold on, I actually just tripped up because is she a fire? Is she like sitting on a fire?
I think we'll have to zoom out for a second.
It looks like almost those are logs that she's sitting on, and there's like some.
Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. I'm still, yeah, it could potentially be that. Like, it looks like fabric, but it also looks like fire. And that's something that's so great about the interpretive quality of art, is just checking out the way that all of these pieces kind of bring things forward for each of us.
So true. And Allan here bringing even more vivid detail to this figure here, cloaked with hands together.
Absolutely, just so good. I love watching Allan paint. My parents actually own his 2016 winning piece.
Oh, wow.
So I am definitely an Allan fan, and it's always a treat to get to see him painting again.
Absolutely. Well, these each and every one of these painters has been a treat to watch so far. So much feasting my eyes are doing right now, especially this. And still, so many questions. You know what? What do you think? Is it a metaphor? Is it another world? Is it the internal world of the painter?
I think it's all of those things and a different planet. And I love the addition of just these little swipes that she's done in the background to symbolize these pink clouds within the atmosphere.
And still 2.5 minutes left in this round. So much can still unfold and change. Even now I'm noticing an interesting detail that we've got a bottom margin there, which could be water? Oh no, I was mistaken.
Or maybe it's just the top of
that was it.
the cube that's closest to us.
Actually, I think it was just the easel. I was.
Oh man, so cool. I'm
So
loving
cool.
the highlights on the jutting rock as well, and getting into the background here of seeing Rob's piece, and we can see he's actually flinging paint with his hands into the background. Wow, this piece, it has a graphic quality with all of the black that he's used, but it's so celebratory with its use of color.
It does appear that he's celebrating the painting here, the content, dancing with the colors, dancing with the audience. If you like what he's got going on, cast your votes, folks. That's how it works.
And I think that Rob is actually moving on later this week to be painting at a throat singing festival. So very, very cool.
All right, painters, you have 1 minute remaining.
Right.
Let's hear it
1
for these
minute
painters. They've
remaining.
got 1 minute left.
The
Oh my gosh.
pressure's on.
The pressure is on because this painting looks amazing, but I also feel I have a bit of a feeling that there's a lot more to be done at the moment.
There is some negative space to be tackled by Manon. I also think that she wanted to keep a lot of the focus up in the face. Yana just, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it's hard. I'm losing my words.
You want to go for a walk there. That's what we,
Yes.
you know, we'd seen her previously paint a cottage, and we were like, oh gosh, I want to go to there.
Yes.
You know, that's the thing about Yana's beautiful work, is that she creates these scenes, these places.
So immersive.
With the signature, no less, a true professional, bringing us into the last 10 seconds.
Counting it down from 10. We're going to be out brushes down in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brushes down.
yes. Brushes down, but get that applause up because that was such an incredible round. These 6 painters put it all on the canvas for you, and as my good friend Chris always says, they made it go from blank to beautiful in 20 minutes flat.
All right, time to get your votes in there. Also, if you have not voted for the first round yet, those votes are still open too, so get your votes in here for the second round. We are going to count them up as quick as we can, but please help us out by getting them in there within about 5 minutes so we can turn this over into the third and final round. The third round will be 30 minutes long, the canvases will be bigger, and the winner will be the best painter in the country. Don't forget, all these paintings are available via the silent auction, conveniently in the same place that you vote. You can also bid on these paintings. They are on display in the front room. Bidding will stay open until after the third round. If you make a bid, but you do not get a text message, that means we have not registered your bid. If you are having a problem with the bidding, please come over to the stage and see one of us, and we will help you. You can see Simon here. There's Art Battle co-founder and tech guru, Simon. Simon drives the car. It's true. Simon drives the car, and we're all the passengers, although all right, we've gone on long enough.
What an absolutely incredible second round for the 2023 Canadian National Championships. Our artists really put on such an incredible display.
Oh yes, I'm delighted, and I hope you at home feel as excited and delighted as we do, because they have really brought the heat to this second round. Just as you said, we're at the Nationals, baby, let's go!
Let's go! Any favorite moments, Tyson?
Good question. Did Allan pull the tape?
Allan did pull the tape. We didn't get to see it.
We didn't get to see the tape pull.
But the result, I saw the result, and it's just clean, so clean.
I'm going to have to go check that out, because obviously one of the, historically one of the heavy hitters, we'll see. He surely created a beautiful piece. I'd love to see it with after he pulled the tape. But of course, Yana creating another beautiful scene that I want to escape to. What do you think? Who's your fave?
Oh man, I had some really amazing moments that I just really connected with the art. And Yana's, of course, the texture, the immersive quality is just so undeniable. Rob was another favorite of mine. His performance aspect and the joyfulness that he brings to the easel, and also that he brings into his work is just incredible. I really loved seeing JIHYANG's figure coming to life as well, and of course Allan with that surprise figure happening, Ariel with her creation of that wonderful landscape, and just so you asked me for a favorite and I listed every single one.
You listed everyone, yeah. So I guess it comes down to you folks at home. So if you have a favorite, unlike Morgan, please be sure to vote. Cast your votes at artbattle.com/AB2517, and that's the same place that you are going to be able to cast your bids to in our auction. So these paintings could be yours. So look around your room. Got a blank spot? Start thinking. Start thinking.
All right, we will be back with our winner announcement, our finalist announcements in just a few minutes. Top two from round one and top two will be moving forward into a 30-minute final round. In the meantime, enjoy the musical stylings of the Daniel Lanois Trio.
getting an error or a bad gateway, don't worry, we're on it, we're informed. We're going to get it back up and running very soon, so just give it a minute or two, go say hi to the cutie next to you, and then try again, and it'll probably work. So thanks for letting us know, and we'll be back up and running as soon as possible. My friends, get it.
not voted for round one, it's not too late. You can go for round one. But do vote for round two right now, as we just need to get all the votes in there, and we will know. We will be back in just 4 or 5 minutes with the winners announcement. Thank you, and let's go. congratulations for all 12 players who've done such an amazing job here tonight.
Who came from far and wide. They took flights to get here.
Absolutely. We are honored to be working with so many amazing painters from across the country. And 4 of them are going to paint again right now. Tanya, go ahead.
All right. Okay. Wow. From round 1, the 2 painters going forward are from easel number 1, Dimitri Sirenko. He was our champion in 2018, I believe. And from easel number 5, he's got the whole family, Kervens here. And from round 2, the round we just saw, painting for you. He's going for his 4th time. Give it up for Allan André. His 4th shot at a national title. And finally, from easel, number 3, your Toronto champion, Yana Litus. Dimitri, Kervens, Allan, and Yana, please make up your palettes. We are set for an incredible 3rd and final 30-minute round. We're going to reset. We're going to hear from the Daniel Lanois trio a few more times, and we will see you back for the 3rd and final round. Thank you so much, everyone. Amazing job.
We have just had our very, very exciting finalist announcements. And moving forward into the final round of the 2023 Canadian National Championship, we are going to have from round number 1, Dimitri Sirenko representing Edmonton and Kervens representing Quebec City. Congratulations to Dimitri and Kervens. And from round number 2, moving forward into our final, is our defending national champion, Allan André. That's right, he was the winner in 2016, 2019, and 2022. Can he do it again for a 4th time? And also moving forward, she was a newcomer this season. Yes, this is her very first season of Art Battle, and she represents Toronto. She's moving into the finals of our national championship, Yana Litus. All right, the final is going to be 30 minutes, and we will start in just a few moments. In the meantime, continue to enjoy the musical stylings of the Daniel Lanois Trio.
That's right. 30 minutes to decide who is the best painter, best live painter in Canada. We have 2 finalists who have returned from last year and 2 who are making their nationals final debut. Tanya, please introduce our first 2 painters.
All right, at easel number 1. He's the 2018 national champion. He's had a taste and he wants some more. Please make a whole lot of noise for Dimitri Sirenko! How about that intro? At easel number 2. He hails from Montreal. He won the Quebec City final, and now he's ready to put it all on the canvas for you. And he's got his family with him, so you know the fight is big. Here we go. Give it up for Kervens!
At easel number 3, hailing from Ottawa, the defending national champion. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Allan André! And at easel number 4, finishing her first art battle season with a trip to the finals at nationals, your Toronto champion. Let's hear it for Yana Litus! 30 minutes on the clock. We're going to count down from 5, and this round is on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's play!
All right, we now have 30 minutes on the clock for our third and final round.
Half an hour of an intense battle that is about to transpire. I just can't wait. Sorry to cut you off there, but I'm just so stoked.
I know. I am also at maximum stoked, and these guys, we already had the cream of the crop. Now we have the cream of the cream of the crop.
It's refined cream. I don't even know what is after cream. After it gets refined past a certain point, what does it become? I guess it becomes just powder.
It's butter, baby. It's butter.
Oh my God, it's butter, exactly. We got the butter of the butter here, folks.
All right, and our top 4 artists, we have Dimitri Sirenko representing Edmonton for the 2nd year in a row, Kervens from Quebec City, Allan André, our defending champion, and last but certainly not least, our Toronto champion, Yana Litus.
Oh my gosh, such an array of heavy hitters here. You know, each of them have battled it out to get this far and have demonstrated incredible talents that has been verified and appreciated by yourselves at home for voting. So thank you so much for contributing this far and participating in this art battle. It really comes down to you and all of your votes at home. So thank you for making what it is. But beyond that, it comes down to these artists' talent and their battle powers.
Oh my gosh, so much excitement in the air tonight. We can see the crowd just circling these artists, and already our beginning strokes, there's some really impressive work here from Dimitri. Wow, just establishing his proportions so well, so quickly.
Absolutely. You said it, the proportions are so top-notch. Such a sophisticated drawing here, you know, that we've really already gotten such a great sense of the face that's taking form here.
Oh my goodness. the nose. Like, he's only got a few lines down there, but the nose is already, like, so perfect.
As they say, the nose knows.
The nose knows.
I mean, not to mention the eyes or the eyebrows or the lips. So much is being done with so little. And there's 27 minutes left of this round. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop. I gotta cool off a little.
So good, so good. Oh man, and over with Yana, and Yana is taking a similar approach to her first round qualifying where she's toned out the canvas in this gorgeous golden color.
And we're getting a little bit of a remnants of a painting we enjoyed of her competing a month or two back, where we've got another little structure here that I'm sure by the end of this 30-minute round, I am going to want to take a vacation there. I will be looking it up on Airbnb because, oh my gosh, the scenes that Yana produces are just so inviting.
Oh man, it's true. We always just want to go live in the idyllic places that Yana produces. And also, her using a sponge, such a great technique. She's covering so much ground so quickly.
I always love to think about the weapons that these warriors bring into the art battle, whether they're wielding a painting sword, a sponge, a spray paint can, or a wispy brush, or two brushes at once. It's always so exciting to see.
And some monotone or monochrome magic from Allan André taking place on the easel right now. I can see that he's just starting to establish a face, and I love that we're checking out his reference right now, and it's just like the most basic sketch.
Totally. Just a little jumping pad for Allan to leap from and create another powerful piece before the audience here tonight.
Oh my goodness. There's quite the dynamic sense of movement coming together in this piece as well.
Yeah, I love the off-angle composition right now. It's very intriguing. And as the music is mounting here tonight, there's sort of an urgency that's being conveyed through these paintings.
And we can see that Kervens I think he's actually working with a dry media right now. I think he's got some charcoal or Conte. We can see the dust falling from each stroke.
Oh, and another quick glimpse of the reference image there. Ooh, yeah, you're happy to see the spray?
Yeah.
That's the technique, is it?
Yeah, I forget that we're on camera sometimes, and I realize how much I'm talking with my hands, but yes. I love seeing that technique of the water being sprayed and just.
So you're saying it was a dry material being etched on there, and then the addition of water will make it something like a watercolor or something like that.
That goodness. He's activating the pigments.
That technique, though.
Oh my gosh! Check out Dimitri here, already introducing the hot and cold colors. My favorite.
Oh my gosh, the contrast. Oh wow, I love it. I love it so much. It's so dope. And look at the array of colors that we are in store for. There's 24 minutes left of this round, folks, and so much of the color palette has yet to be dived into yet. So stay tuned. Things are getting exciting here.
And I really am enjoying the tone that he used for his initial sketch is not black. It's this really deep, rich violet color.
Absolutely. And on that base, truly a bouquet of colors is about to splash and explode before our eyes.
And so cool watching Dimitri switch from brush to palette as well.
Anything the painting needs.
That's such a great point, Tyson. It took a second for my brain to register talking because I was just so excited seeing Yana coming up here. Just watching this rapid brush movement. Yeah, these artists are really intuiting what the painting needs.
What the painting needs, exactly. It reminds me of something my theater teacher Jillian Barber told me, and it's about serving the story. When you're acting, you're serving the story. So letting your ego get out of the way, letting your preconceived notions about what it's supposed to be get out of the way, and just serving what is before you. And that is exactly what Yana is doing here. Just serving this incredible scene that's taking place here.
And surprise, surprise, we are getting some little elements of color coming together from Allan's piece. just a hit of this rosy tone into the eye sockets and onto the cheeks.
Just a little teaser. He's just teasing us with that color at this point. You know, we'll recall from his previous round that got him here tonight, he really took a long time to invite the audience in. He didn't really give away too many secrets right off the bat as far as what he was painting. And here again, we're just getting a little teaser, little splashes of color here.
And I just saw Allan do like this really intense face as well, but he was just like, oh, because he's judging it, and you can tell that he's so completely immersed in the way that he's creating right now. Yeah, there it is. There's that intensity.
Yeah, get on there, you paint.
Oh man, and we could just see all of the work that Kervens did with applying all of that water. He's just allowing all of this pigment to drip and bloom across the canvas.
Blooming. Yes, it is blooming across the canvas. That's gorgeous linguistic prowess.
Oh man, and this figure is feeling sullen, and there's a relatability in that. It's just my emo kid.
No comment there. But you're so right. A lot of emotion going on. So much, I'd say, consternation being conveyed, and so much tension in that face. I hope this person has a better day tomorrow, but I guess they are trapped for all eternity in this moment of grief.
Yeah, the ability to capture emotion within a portrait is just a unique quality that Kervens definitely brings to the easel tonight.
Very true, and conversely, Dimitri here has brought an incredible face to the forefront of this composition, but one that is not necessarily so full of distinctive emotion, but is almost neutral, which really kind of draws in the viewer in a different kind of way. You're kind of drawn into that expression.
Yeah, I think it creates a different kind of relatability where you're able to project your own feelings onto this neutral expression. And the way that it's coming together with all of just these gorgeous swipes of color and the way that they're interacting together is just, there's already such an early sense of satisfaction from this piece.
So true, and I guess, to contrast the more subtle facial expression, we have such a blast of colors, so it's almost like the inner world of that individual is emanating outwardly.
Yeah. And speaking of worlds, oh my goodness, this is just absolute wonder from Yana. The intensity of the blue that she's chosen for the roof is really doing so much, and the addition of this mid-tone of purple is just so wonderful.
So wonderful indeed, and I recall in battles past that she very much painted some scenes that were very wintry, but I'm very happy, given the season, to see some more warm scenes.
And watching Allan building this piece, our battle co-founder Chris Pemberton has just announced that we have officially 20 minutes remaining on the clock.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The slow build and slow burn of Allan's piece is creating such a sense of tension within his performance, and I think that is going to be such a great tool for engaging the audience.
I am feeling extremely tense.
Like just watching this piece slowly coming to life and how engaged he is also.
And I continue to enjoy his facial expressions.
Me too.
One and all, please tune in to Allan's wonderful facial expressions as he so expressively dives into this painting that he's generating masterfully before our eyes.
So great. And also getting this double view of these two pieces that are existing within the same color palette and very similar emotional tone as well.
Whew. Oh my gosh, at this vantage point, it looks like they're in a dialogue together, and she said something to him that has hit him devastatingly.
True. I love getting our perspective as an audience and seeing the interplay that the artists are not aware of.
They are not aware
between the pieces, and it really just enhances the art battle experience.
Yeah, exactly.
So great.
Exactly right. The art battle experience that we all have the pleasure of tuning into tonight here at the Great the Great Hall, the Nationals, the Canadian Nationals. See who is the best painter in Canada?
In Canada.
Oh my gosh.
And tonight we are hosting in Toronto, and we have been active in Toronto for the longest out of all of our cities in Canada, and it is just amazing watching everyone coming together and for our Toronto crowd to be so supportive of these artists.
So true. Yeah, the vibes here are always impeccable. Especially great to have Dan Lambois here on stage.
Canadian music legend.
Yeah, the vibes are especially great with this live band groove, and I know you can't necessarily hear it at home, folks, but we can all rejoice together watching these incredible painters vibe to this music and create such incredible works.
We just saw this moment that I love so much from Dimitri, where he put in this like lightened periwinkle blue for the teeth. And I love that he didn't go for a white, because I think that would have made them come forward too much. That would have been too much contrast. But choosing the blue, so smart.
So true. You know, in many cases, periwinkle colored teeth would require a visit to the dentist. But when you are at Art Battle Nationals, it might just be the strategy that wins the competition.
You know, this is actually not my first time being a fan of periwinkle teeth. There's another artist, Megan Kehoe, who painted in Nationals in 2016 as the Toronto champion, and she created a piece that she did that same technique. And so ever since she did that, I really notice when an artist adds in like blue to a teeth, it just kind of helps to make you understand that the teeth are subject to the shadow of the lips.
That's very interesting, and thanks for sharing that wonderful insight.
Yeah.
And
collection of knowledge over the years.
Of course, you're full of it, and that's wonderful. And beyond that, on a more kind of like, superficial plane, maybe we're just seeing the birth of like a new trend. So like
periwinkle teeth, guys.
Periwinkle teeth. Come all. Call your dentist tonight. Get your consultation.
Oh my goodness. I know that we're still on Dimitri, but we just got this little view of Yana, and you can see the 3D nature of the texture. It's so great.
Loving it.
And speaking of texture too, Dimitri's got so much texture going on, especially with the use of that knife application.
Speaking of knife, we got a whole paddle here. What's this? What's that one called?
I don't even know.
She brought a whole spade from the garden tool shed.
I think it's like a drywall trowel.
A trowel, yes.
Because I believe that Yana also does do drywall relief work. So she's really bringing...
Is that right?
I think so. I think she does some sculptural elements with drywall, but really just it continues to come more and more into life. And as she's establishing the shrubs around this path, you really get a sense that you could walk into it. She's just creating so much distance.
This is her field of expertise, is to create these scenes that I want to go to. I want to go to there, and these highlights. Did not see that coming.
I know, and even when we check out the thatching on the roof, we really understand that it's thatching that's being layered over top as if it was real life because of the way that she's applied the paint, like shingling it almost.
And I love the way that she revealed through the negative space the windows and the door.
Amazing.
Boom.
Amazing.
Boom.
Yana, just really, really coming for it. She's definitely vying for the top spot.
If only it was this simple to construct a building, we'd really, cut back on building costs.
Yeah, and when we back up, we really get a sense of the atmosphere that she's created between the trees as well.
Gorgeous. Allan is feeling it still. Oh, and I'm feeling it now. Oh my gosh.
What?
The luminance.
The luminance. The absolute luminosity. that glow. I feel like he must have just done just a tiny little shot of spray paint onto the canvas to create that diffusion.
That checks out, that diffusion.
Is this going to be hands again? It's clutching at the chest. I have to commend Allan. It is very, very difficult to do hands in art battle. I'm not sure if these are hands yet, but I think he's going for it.
Time will tell, folks, and we've got 12 minutes and 30 seconds left on this round, and Allan is doing a great job of bringing us in, the audience, to wonder what's going on, what's coming next, building the intrigue.
Building the intrigue, really including us in the creation of the story of this character, and really involving us in the emotion of the character. And we're also seeing that great emotive quality from Kervens, and we can also see that he's creating a callback to his first round qualifying piece by the addition of these trees.
Ah, yes, great point. Amazing. It's like she just told him that she's going to go live in the forest, and he's distraught, and that's why he's got the burning in his heart. To bring it back to the dynamic between these two paintings.
Definitely. And I just noticed that he really diffused the sky a lot. So last time we came around, the sky was very, very dark. So it looks like he's picked up a lot of that pigment, possibly with a paper towel or something, and it's creating more of a mid-tone for him.
And similarly, the facial complexion has also been diffused a little bit. The lines have been softened a little bit.
Adding a little bit more femininity. Oh my goodness, this piece is just so fantastic, and I really love the way that Dimitri is choosing his colors, like layering the red beside the orange, but then there's a cool green next to it.
So true. Next to the purple, next to the brown, like what an array, next to that neon green. I'm almost getting Avatar vibes, the way that like this face is so vivid. And maybe it's the blueness. But like I could see her as an avatar.
I get what you mean. There's like a little bit of a wide set in the eyes.
That too. And those eyes are so striking. They're just popping off the canvas.
And that was such a good move that we just saw. Just like, okay, do you want earrings? There are your earrings.
Boom, earrings.
Damn. This piece is so well balanced. The elements of symmetry just, wow. Dimitri did not come to play.
He's not playing around, and nor should he, because we are in the final 10 minutes of the final round of Art Battle Nationals.
Oh my gosh, so exciting. And so at this point, because most rounds in Art Battle are 20 minutes, so at this point we would consider thinking of these pieces as finished Art Battle painting. But now we're looking at it and we're going to get an extra 10 minutes. That extra 10 minutes is really going to make or break these pieces because they could potentially overpaint their paintings.
You're so right. Maybe these painters are used to that 20-minute constraint, and you can absolutely, just like you said, overpaint. You can overcook the turkey. You know, you can overpaint the painting. But
also, on the flip side, seeing what these guys at this skill level can do with those extra 10 minutes, we could be, I mean, I'm already blown away, but we could
I'm already blown away, but I'm frankly, honestly pretty happy that Yana's got another 9 minutes left because she just keeps going. She keeps going, adding more and more little details, more flashes of light and contrast. And is that a duck? Okay, there you go. There it is. If you like ducks, you're going to love this.
The addition of the duck is creating such a sense of sweetness within this piece. I love it.
Oh, to be a duck in one of Yana's paintings.
Oh, to be a duck. Oh man, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments on YouTube which artists you have most enjoyed tonight, and who you think is going to be our national champion. You guys have 8 minutes to make your predictions, and we would love to have you guys share them and chat with us a little bit.
Chat it up. We need your interaction. We're so happy that you are tuned in tonight. So thanks again, everybody who's voted so far. And if you haven't already, once more, the place to do it and the time to do it is now. For the next 15 minutes or so, by artbattle.com/AB2517.
And also a good time to remind you guys that all pieces created tonight are also available for silent auction. So if you're falling in love with any of these pieces as you're watching them being created, you don't need to be in the room. We will ship them to you, so bid early and bid often.
That's all right. You don't need to say goodbye. Just as like I'm going to have a hard time saying goodbye to some of these works tonight. Maybe that's what we're seeing here is a depiction of loss from Allan. Maybe Allan had to say goodbye at some point, and we're seeing this person in a state of surreal agony.
It's really communicating that emotion in such an effective way, and the color choices bring it underlines the intensity of the emotion that the figure's going through by choosing these fluorescent colors.
No kidding. Razzle dazzle with the pink.
I know your favorite, Tyson. A little razzle dazzle up at the easel.
I love razzle dazzle. What can I say?
And then we have this sense of movement that has come into the piece as well, with the addition of the tendrils of hair flying off.
Very true. Yeah, there's a lot of movement going on. It definitely seems like a snapshot of a moment that was full of, oh my gosh, there's a lot going on here. Let's just say that.
So much. And the addition now of color into the background, which I don't think either of us thought was going to happen.
No. Surprise. 6 minutes left. Let's see how he brings it to a close. Time will tell.
And very cool watching Kervens going back in with dry media and watching him switch between the two different techniques of painting versus drying has been very engaging for me.
Totally. It's really created a lovely range of textures across this canvas.
Ooh, yes, I love that neck highlight.
Love that neck highlight. Love the trees. Love the monochrome, which he has stuck to so far. Still plenty left of this round, but oh my gosh.
And there's a coolness in the white that he's using that is making the white of the canvas underneath appear warm, so it's almost like he's using the canvas as like a cream, and then he's got white over top.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes to go in the third round.
Yeah, I think you're really right about that, and it's worth noting that we've been calling it monochrome, but he does actually have some hue in there, doesn't he? The white almost has like a bluish quality in contrast to that.
Yeah, just that little hit of cool.
Little coolness in all the darkness.
And Yana's added her piece. She's created an even more textural component.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so true. Really dolloping on the paint, and I like to think that maybe similarly to in a WWE match, when they've got the opponent down and then they do like one finisher move where they do like a jump from the rails and jump onto the opponent. Like maybe she's going to do one of those to really bring this battle home. We'll see. I don't know.
I think the addition of the texture and the control that she's using for gravity is that finishing move. I think
exactly.
that's that.
You are so right.
Same energy.
She's like, derp,
yeah.
squirt,
Yeah.
squirt.
Yeah, exactly.
So true.
And I just love the way that she's drawing with texture. Like, what?
Oh wow.
She's icing this piece.
She's icing the icing on the cake right now. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. I think that it was really smart of her to lay the canvas down to get this level of control, because she would have had to deal with the vertical gravity.
Exactly. She'll need a little bit of time for that to congeal and dry enough to even transport it to the next room.
Yeah, with 3 minutes left on the clock, will she have enough time for that piece to set up enough that she can return it to the easel?
Well, I hope so, because the effect has been very worth it. Love the splashes of lilac there, or the purplish color.
gorgeousness.
So much gorgeousness, and without much surprise, I want to go there. I want to live there.
I know, I want to run through the lilac fields or the lavender fields.
I want to befriend the duck.
I absolutely want to befriend the duck. We have to talk to Yana later and ask her what the name of the duck is.
Good point.
And Allan has now added in the pink into the hair, just really using that emphasis sparingly, but just enough.
Just the right amount. Some might say, and some might say not. And folks, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe one painting is better than the other. I mean, this is a battle. This is a battle after all. So be sure to get your votes in, folks. Let us know who you think deserves to be, what is it?
The 2023 Canadian National Champion.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to paint in this, the final round.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
forget that all these paintings are up for auction. These final round paintings are on there right now, so get your bids in there.
OMG.
And don't worry,
So
the music's
excellent.
going to keep going even after we announce tonight's winner. The Daniel Noah Trio is going to be playing us
Oh, yeah.
a 6-song set, so make sure you stay. We would love to have you here, so stay and we'll keep it going. We'll keep the after party going after we announce tonight's champion, which will be coming up. We're ending it on about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let me hear your energy. Let me hear your noise for these 4 painters.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The stakes are high. The vibes are high. Probably at least one person in the Great Hall tonight is high.
Oh, definitely more. I wanted to say the addition of the feathers that Kervens has in that piece. It's something that I just noticed, and it's such a thoughtful detail. What in the world? It's so good. It's so good, Dimitri.
Yeah, Dimitri just absolutely killing it. I mean, people love colors. People love hoop earrings. I think he's got to be one of the contenders.
Yeah, and even the choice that he's made to add the lightest color on the sides of the neck to kind of even help push that figure forward even more.
And Yana, back with Yana and her escape.
Oh my goodness, our final 30 seconds. Getting ready to go into our countdown.
We're going to count down for the last time from 10 and yell. All right, we're going to count down
Wow,
for the last
wow,
time
wow.
from 10 and yell. Rushing down in 6, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Wow. Put them down now, folks. You did your best. That's all you can do at the end of a 30-minute round.
What a round! What a round! Get that applause up. Give it all to these. Wow, the perfect partnership of music and visual splendor, all before your very eyes. I hope you enjoyed it, my friends, because now it's time for the tough part. The tough part is deciding which of these incredible deserves to be crowned tonight's National Champion. 2023 Art Battle National Champion. The fate of that is in your hands, my friends. So get your photos and then make sure you get your votes in. Vote for your favorite painting. Vote for the painter you want to see crowned tonight's champion. And then, of course, go through that same link and get those bids in. Because what a story if you take home one of these paintings that you saw created before your very eyes with the musical stylings of the great Daniel Noah Trio playing and all your friends all around. So get those votes in, get those bids in, and we will come back with our national champion. My friends, turn it up.
I think epic is the word that I would use to describe our final.
I think you're right. I think there's no other word that could better describe the talent, the performances, the intensity,
The courage, the creativity.
the range of technical approaches that these artists have brought to the battlefield.
Yeah,
It's epic.
it is epic. It's completely epic. And we would love to hear from you guys who you think is going to be the 2023 national champion. And even more important than that, we need you to vote at artbattle.com/AB2517.
That's right.
Cast your vote for either Dimitri, Kervens, Allan, or Yana. Who's it going to be?
We can't stress this enough. We really need all the votes because sometimes it comes down to 1 or 2 votes.
Oh, absolutely.
Sometimes there's half of the audience and going one way and half the other. We need to send one of these people home with the trophy.
And it's really heavy.
Exactly. I mean, maybe it would be better if there was 2 people to carry it, but it wouldn't be as glorious. It might be better for the one's back, but.
Oh my goodness. The anticipation is high and the votes are rolling in. The auction is active, so make sure that you get those votes, get those bids in, and we cannot wait to see who we're going to crown our national champion. In the meantime, please enjoy some absolutely incredible performance by the Daniel Lanois Trio as the votes roll in.
Thank you, Art Battle. We're going to brush off a little bit of the sweat. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Nice to see you, my brother. We're just going to do a little Coca-Cola. That's what I mean. We'll be right back. Just 5 minutes. Beautiful painting work. And please stick around for this wonderful set. We're going to bust out the blue smoke and try and raise the roof of the old Great Hall. Thank you. 5 minutes.
I was like easily done. I was like Art Battle 50.
All right, crew, let's get some smoke going over here. Get the mood going, please. Are you guys in charge of my smoke machine? Yeah, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Gotta get more juice.
We are just about to announce our winners, so stay tuned. Winner announcement coming in just a few moments.
No, it should be going.
Okay.
It's green on my end. I check upstairs in the morning.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna double check. Here's like,
What does this look like? Some sort of shit weaving place?
what is it? Some sort of shit? So cute. Where do you get off? Where do you get off being so
Like at
cute?
home on the internet?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, same. Oh man, so many good photos from today.
Yeah.
Look at that one. Baba.
Oh my god, nice.
Oh my god, I have so many tons of things today. Charging my phone, oh, I know, guys, look at all the messages I have on Instagram. I'm just famous.
You're popular. You're gonna be popular.
What's the live stream doing? Just watching?
Yeah.
Listening to?
It's hard to film it. It's too dark to get anything, and then this is like the best I can do. Well, apparently it cut out, so I don't know, but it's all green on my end. There's nothing I can do. Let me get a Coke. Do you want anything?
A Coke? Do you have
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Right. Good. Hey, what's up, man? Hey. Good to see you. Hey, man. Yep. Just tired. Long night.
Is the live stream done now?
Oh. I heard when the live stream gone. I'm like, yeah. But no, it's still going. It's just there's only I can't film. It's too hard.
Sorry, it is still going? Yeah, I was gonna say you have your clips still.
Cheers. Good to see you guys.
Get real professional now. We got a real announcer who's going to join us. Welcome, George Strophalopoulos. Yeah! Hello, hi. Okay. It's a thrill to be here tonight because we're working with three of the best to do it in a brand new trio. And you're going to hear these songs for the first time. This is really special. We all get to be a part of this together. Please welcome the Dan Lenoir Trio. sunshine of our love. Live a life of sad, trembling hope, sweet angel, you're my heart's desire. My fire, fire.
Keep it going for Daniel Lanois Trio! Well, we interrupt this fantastic programming for more fantastic programming. We are ready to announce our national champion.
Absolutely, the votes have been counted. Once again, before we announce the winner, I'd like to show our appreciation. Let's have a huge cheer for all 12 of the painters who came from across the country. What a night for live art. Absolutely the best in the country. All right, are you ready to hear the announcement of who is the national champion? The presentation of this trophy, and more Daniel Lanois after that. All right. And the winner of the 2023 Art Battle Canada National Championship, Dimitri Sirenko.
Come on down, Dimitri. Let him through. He's at the back. He's coming on down.
All right, here he comes.
Champion in 2018. Got his taken away in 2019. 2022, but he was back for a vengeance in 2023. Dimitri Sirenko. Give it up. How does it feel to be 2023 national champion, my friend? How you feeling?
Pretty amazing. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I've done this before, but it still doesn't describe the feelings I get.
It's a little sweeter the second time, maybe. And your whole family's here.
Yeah, they're my lucky charm, so.
Congratulations. You have that heavy trophy again. Get it up there. Amazing job. Thank you, everyone who voted. We're really closing the, congratulations, Dimitri. We'll see you again. I'm going to talk to you down there. Meet me over by the lights over there. We'll have a little chat. We are going to be closing the auction very soon, so you'll be getting text messages, and maybe you'll take one of those fantastic paintings home with you. We're back again in September for the regular season. You're all invited. We hope to see you there. But for now, we're going to hear more from the incomparable Daniel Lanois Trio. Christopher Pemberton, thank you so much for being fantastic again.
Thanks, Tanya, for the whole season and tonight. You're a joy to work with. Thanks, Daniel Lanois, for making this a truly memorable night. Oh my!
The after party starts now.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Okay, I do have an announcement to make.
You're pregnant.
Okay, quiet on the set. I have to explain something here. Quiet on the set, because it is, in fact, a set. Because we're switching gears here. We've got one of the most wonderful film crews in Canada joining us here. And what we're doing is we're making a film
of these song performances. So we're going to need a little bit of cooperation from everyone. If you want to hoot and holler and get high and do cocaine and do crazy sex trampoline, you can do that in the front room. So you can take your drinks and go to the front room and have a blast. But here we are on a movie set. Starting right now, I know you people are in the back, we're having a good old time, but we are now on a movie set. A movie set. And as they say, quiet on the set. The reason we say quiet on the set is to pay respect to the film crew, because we're about to do a film now. So we're going to switch gears from the great art battle. Fantastic.
Hey, I think we're doing a film.
Celebrated night.
I think we're doing a film.
We're now going to make a film. So we're not going to be able to start until we have quiet on the set. That really worked.
Hey, can I get quiet on set, please? Quiet on set. Everybody quiet on set. Shut the hell up.
We just wanted to say a huge congratulations to our 2023 Canadian National Champion, Dimitri Sirenko. A massive congratulations to Dimitri for his second time ever winning the national championship.
So true. It's been an incredible night. Such amazing talent has been displayed here tonight, and you all at home had the pleasure of watching it. I know I'm excited to have watched this tonight, Morgan, and it has been such a delightful night here at Art Battle Nationals.
And a giant congratulations as well to all 12 artists who represented it tonight. Just an absolutely stunning display of courage and creativity. Thank you so much to everyone who viewed and voted and bought artwork tonight. We love you all, and we will see you next season. All right. And thank you so much, Tyson, for joining me on this stream.
My true pleasure, Morgan. Thanks so much. We'll see you next season, everybody.
A few years back, it was an unusual invitation for us to write some songs for a video game. Hey fellas, can we have a little bit more of the monitors now? Please, another 20%. And for a guy who's never played video games, it's quite a challenge. But they said, no, we want that landmark touch on these songs. Alright, so we've worked up some three-part harmony for this. Could I invite the crowd to, please. We've had a nice time. Everybody's got a little beer now, and that's okay. But it's not a bar right now. We gotta bring this down. You want to hoot and holler across the hall. This is a tender song, and we worked up some lovely three-part harmony. I'd like you guys to enjoy. If you'd rather be on your phones and doing other things, that's cool. I appreciate that. But we are on a movie set now, okay? Thank you very much. Bye, on the set. That's the way. That's the way it is. 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 Things we learn, the building of a shrine, only just to burn, real wind at your back, good fortune touch your hand. May the cards lay out
swear.